Hey, welcome or welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Jamie, and this will be a reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you're new to tarot, there are some rules. You can just disregard any of the gender on the cards. They have nothing to do with the gender of the person that we're describing. Sometimes the energy's in the reverse, and sometimes the reading just won't resonate. So if you feel like I'm wrong, please just disregard the reading. Never try to make it fit. Feel free to subscribe to the channel if you want to catch some more readings. And I do also offer a membership. You can check all that out by clicking join. Pisces. Okay, so we have luminous vision. I have a bright future. There are beautiful days ahead. I imagine my future infused with hope. This luminous vision guides my life path. I'm on the right track. Some confirmation there. Okay, so the overall energy is the King of Cups. We have the Emperor, Aries energy, the Knight of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, the Four of Wands, the Five of Cups, the Five of Wands, and at the bottom of the deck, the Wheel of Fortune. The Ace of Cups. So I feel like there's someone else that you feel like is kind of getting in the way. And maybe it's time to just kind of like focus more on your future than on this person. I think you've been prioritizing them a lot. And kind of giving it too much time and energy. It doesn't result in anything good, really. You know, I feel like sometimes it's happy and the two of you are harmonious, and then other times it's very difficult. The Five of Cups, the Five of Wands is like a lot of, loss here, and like a lot of, I want to say conflict, just pure conflict. I feel like, there's some Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo energy here, and I feel like, you feel like maybe it's time to just look forward. Like, I think too much is going on here, and for you, it just seems to stand in the way. It's almost like someone else wants to control your life or something here. Control your happiness, something of that nature. The Ace of Swords, the Hierophant, Taurus energy, the Three of Swords. The Three of Pentacles, Temperance, Sagittarius energy, the Seven of Wands, and at the bottom of the deck, the Page of Wands. The Ace of Pentacles. Because, they're going to try to fix it. It's like, I see whoever this other person is kind of reaching out. And I do want to say that they believe that they're more hurt than you. I do feel like that like you're the reason for the breakup in some kind of way. It's, I don't know, I kind of get this person's, like I said, like sort of on like a high horse. They feel like they kind of don't do anything wrong. They don't really like understand you, but they feel like they can fix things with you. The thing here is that they feel like they're always like defending themselves, but to you it's like just really conflicting and like argumentative. It's like they deflect anything that you're saying. They're always the victim, and they do feel victimized in this, you know. But like, is that the reality from your perspective? I don't think they're looking at things from your perspective, you know. Which is interesting, because I feel like, you know, this person would probably describe you as like a jerk, and at the same time still want you back. And I feel like this is all part of the confusion for you too. You can never really figure out where you stand with this person. Like I said, there's a lot of good and then there's a lot of bad, and it's just always back and forth. I also kind of get that this person, they could be a little like accusatory, you know, and anybody who's ever been accused of some shit they're not doing, they know what that feels like, you know, and that it's annoying. You know, it's like something like that where it's like, it's not because of something that's like being done or like a pattern or something, you know, it's just like some shit they've been through or something, you know, and it's like, the issue is you can't prove them wrong. Like, I don't know, I feel like emotionally they're not there. Like I said, they're just like, they're a victim to everything that is you. So it's, I think, confusing. And like, obviously they're in their ego. I don't know. I think for you, it's like, you don't know how to deal with this person. You don't know what they want. It's not like they're going to just openly tell you, unless they're angry, it looks like. You can't figure out where you're really standing with them from moment to moment, so I understand. And even coming around, it's like they want to come back, they want to talk about things, they don't want, you know, it's like they don't like the separation, but at the same time, they don't want to be accountable. I can see where for you, you're like, kind of tired of feeling some type of way. I kind of want to just go out and have some fun. The King of Wands, the Seven of Swords, the Nine of Swords, the Queen of Swords. Definitely expect them to communicate, but I wouldn't. I don't know. Because it seems like to me like you do actually miss this person, you know? But it's like, I think they're very like clever, so you have to be like, pay attention to how they're doing this. Like if they're coming around after like blowing up on you, or like you're just getting tired of them always fighting with you, and they're like not actually trying to reconcile, they're just actually fighting with you again, you know? It's kind of given something like that, like someone's still not in the right energy to really like have that conversation yet, you know? They're very like hot-headed, they're feeling hurt right now, they feel like they're the, you know, the victim in a situation, and like even though they're reaching out, they're not on this level of really being able to solve the issue or like talk things through. So it's looking like more accusations and like looking for the truth and like not believing what you say anyway. So it's the same old bullshit. Let's just say that. All right, I'll see you guys soon.